Let's finish!
Yeah, we're almost done.
Just about to finish Halo Wars.
Last mission.
Last mission. Had a little panic attack when our capture software crashed just after the end of the last video. But it saved. It saved and it exported fine. It just crashed on us a little bit.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, thank God. I was worried that was going to be another Portal situation there where we'd have to decide whether we wanted to reshoot it or not. So this is the last mission in Halo Wars, Chris.
It is.
And although I played it last time, you're fucking writing. You're writing shit down.
I'm
so
building us a streaming recording machine.
Okay, so you're doing that. So I'm playing the final mission of Halo Wars. So I've technically played twice in a row. But hey,
It's all good.
doesn't matter.
Just pretend it's me. It's fine. They don't know. They can't see.
Okay, Chris, what are you doing? This makes no sense.
I know. It's so
Press the buttons, Chris.
Characteristic of me to play this game well.
How do you win this one? I forget.
You do shit.
Activate the interlock.
I know you need to.
Oh, you need to release each opposite one.
Yeah.
And I think you just need to go around and do that.
Can you not just go round in a big circle?
Yep.
And do them all at once.
Well, kind of, but you need to clear each opposite one at any one time, I think.
Okay.
So you can go around and clear the whole map, if I remember rightly. You can clear the whole map and then kind of
And then do it,
re-clear
yeah.
everything.
That's what I did, I think, when I did this one.
I think so, yeah. There's basically Flood on one side, Covenant on the other, and there's a bunch of stuff in the middle as well.
Yeah, you can get the Forerunner stuff, can't you?
Yes. Pretty much. Right, I'm going to jump some Marines in there. In fact, no, I'm going to eject them from there. I'm going to put... Who's got a decent... Who's got the rubbish one? There's the rocket launcher, Spartan. He's going in there. Is he? Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, rocket launcher Spartan goes in there because he doesn't take up any of my unit cap, so when these Marines die... then I'll have unit cap freed up again.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretty much go for... Oh shit, we're dying. We're dying. The base is going to die.
Are we already dying?
Yeah, we're just about dead.
Okay, that's a good motherboard. Expensive though.
Yeah. Right, what we need is to kill these vampires pretty quick. And then I really want this base.
And then just fit it with what, anti-air?
I'm not even going to bother really fitting it with anything. The only thing I need to do is to get a reactor on it and a bunch of supply pads. In fact, I don't really even need the supply pads at this point. Look at my resources.
You got plenty.
I really do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they have to be... I'm pretty sure you have to do them in tandem. So that's a down one, that's a down one, that's an up one, that's an up one, and that's something... They're all up ones. I don't even...
I don't know.
I don't remember how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's the opposite ones go in tandem. Because they say something at one point, they actually quote the symbols, but they're all pretty much the fucking same.
They are the same.
But I think it's where this bit is pointing. So that bit points to there, that bit points to there, that bit points downwards. So I don't know if that makes any difference.
No idea.
It's something. I'm pretty sure it's just the opposites.
Yeah.
Is what you need.
I think you just have to hit them all. See, hope for the best.
Yeah. But no, that's what I mean though. Is I think you have to actually do them in tandem with each other. Like you have you have to do two.
Oh, the same symbol.
Yeah, the same symbol back to back, but the symbol doesn't match. So shrug.
No idea.
Yeah, alright, they're taking care of that. That's good. Man, these fucking Hornets really need upgraded.
Yeah, they do a bit.
They do. Because they are awful when they're
They're
not
getting
upgraded.
Wrecked by that Scarab as well.
No, that is just a Locust. They're
This
not-
is the Locust.
Yeah, they're not actually taking that much
Oh,
damage.
right, okay. I saw the Scarab looking thing and thought, oh, they're getting wrecked.
Yep. Understandable why you would think this.
What am I looking for?
Oh, I must make the choice. I must make the choice. Right, they're staying
What
here.
choice?
They're staying here. I'm going to lose a couple of the Hornets to this Locust, but I can't go and attack the Locust because of the Scarab.
Ah, yeah.
So I can't. I
Yeah.
really can't. I can't take on a Scarab.
No,
I really can't. That
not
would be
right now.
that would be dumb.
That would be stupid.
I can repair them though. The D-pad is loose as hell.
I noticed that a bit.
Yeah, it's not a decent D-pad, but the other D-pad doesn't fit together with this controller. So
How often do you really use the D-pad anyway?
I suppose. To be fair, it works. It's
Yeah.
just loose.
Do
It's-
you remember a time when analog sticks were alien technology?
Yeah, I remember a time when an analog stick, when I first played with an analog stick on a PS1 controller,
I hated
I
it.
was so confused by how to use it that I reverted to just using the D-pad because it was easier for me.
Yeah.
Now I think, man, what a stupid child.
That was the first day I ever saw an analog stick controller. Was my uncle came back with it was a see-through green one,
Mm-hmm.
which was quite cool as well. Like it looked cool as hell.
Mm.
And the first time I ever played it was with Colin McRae Rally.
Yeah,
Um,
alright, okay, that's going back a way.
I was
Like the original Colin.
PlayStation Colin McRae Rally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I couldn't figure out what the hell to do with it
Mm.
at all. It was just
So I need
unbelievably difficult.
that and that.
And I went back to using the one without the analog sticks as well.
Yeah.
I mean, now I couldn't picture like life without analog sticks.
No, you
It was-
absolutely need them.
It was the PS2 that kind of forced you to use the analog sticks in a way.
It was the first console that really did that largely, yeah, because any other console would
It was
have...
like oh you can use either one really, but
Yeah.
like the PS2 was like no, you analog sticks move.
Actually, do you know what? I want to say it was the Nintendo 64 that did that first.
Yeah,
I think it was the N64 that first had
I see.
the airlock.
I can't remember what came out first. Was the N64 or the PS2? Must have been the N64.
Yeah. N64 was definitely first.
Yeah, but I didn't play the N64 until after the PS2 came out.
I had it, and it was so good.
I remember playing it at a friend's house with Super Mario 64.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was such a good game. That's got to be like that and Mario Kart were my two favourite games on that N64.
Yeah, the Nintendo 64 was a great console. Legend of Zelda is a standout title for me.
Oh yeah, like I mean,
Ocarina of Time was
on
just...
any Nintendo console, like Zelda's a standout thing.
Oh yeah, but it was just the thing that like Ocarina of Time for me was just mind-bogglingly good.
It still
like,
is,
at the
still
time.
is that good though.
It's not.
No,
No, I don't think it ages well. I'm probably pretty alone in thinking
I think
that
so. Yeah,
because everybody pretty much cites it as the best game in the Zelda franchise, and don't get me wrong, it is fantastic. But let's just say that it's dumb. The way it's constructed is dumb.
oh yeah, it was.
And
there was loads of flaws in it.
But I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because in Ocarina of Time, what you would do is you would get an item from a dungeon. That item from the dungeon would be a key point in progressing through the rest of the dungeon, and it would also be the thing that you would need to use to beat the boss battle at the end of the dungeon.
Yeah,
Now, that's stupid because afterwards that item becomes largely useless and doesn't really get used any other way unless it's reused in a later dungeon, which becomes rarer as the game goes on. Because your early items begin to not be of any use to you. Now, I think that's completely dumb because, I mean, realistically then you're just giving the player an item that's only going to be used once and it's not really going to have any significant impact on the game, and then they're done with it. That's just it.
yeah.
Game over. Right?
I like the way that Resident Evil did that though. It was like
You could pick up an item right at the start of the game and it would be useful right the way until the end of the game.
or even if there's like a one use thing for like a little bit of uses for it,
Mm.
it'll actually tell you like you have no more uses for this. Do you want to throw it away?
Mm.
Like, so it gave you the option to just drop it, and you'd never have to deal with it ever again.
Yep. And that was smart, because a lot of games would tell you that your item has become useless. Let's go like to playing, let's say, Zelda on the... Is it the SNES? Or...
SNES.
Yeah, I think it was the SNES is the one that I'm thinking of. Link to the Past, anyway, is the one that I'm on about right now.
Oh, what console was that on?
Google it. Google it,
I
yeah.
was going to say, I've got my phone in my hand.
Google it.
But
yeah, Link to the Past. That game was constructed in such a way where early item dungeon...
Yeah, SNES.
Yeah, early dungeon items were essential to your progression for the rest of the game. Not only that, they were so essential that the game pretty much was impossible if you didn't get them. And not only that, there was actually items outside of dungeons that you needed to collect
To do things in dungeons.
to do things in the dungeons. So there was ways that you could, like, there was basically, like, there was a set way you had to go through that game. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's the fact that, like, at least that game, like, it kind of used lots of different things for all of its items. Like,
Yeah.
it was really creative in the way that it reused the items again and again throughout the game. And that it wasn't such a linear progression that you had to kind of ditch off and do side stuff during other times.
Mhm. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so... Oh wait, it's telling me to do this one now. Okay.
Yeah, it's got the arrow that says go here.
Yeah, basically. I need to hurry this up.
Yeah, you're running out of time.
I do.
Hawk super unit.
I'm away to get the Hawks though, and
That'll
then
speed things up so much.
that will, and I'm also just got reinforcements, which will give me an extra 10 of them.
Oh, of course.
Which
Well,
is-
it's
That'll speed things up even more.
5 because they're 2 units each, aren't they?
Yeah, but I was like 5 down anyway.
Oh,
so
right, okay. That makes sense.
Activate interlock. Go.
I'm trying to, there's a case that I know would work really well with this. I can't remember what it's called. I know it's a Silverstone. I just watched a review on it as well.
Man, you're like essentially building like our future on camera right now.
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
I was wondering why they all paused there for a minute. It's because they were busy turning into Hawks.
well, I mean, if you get this right, and then this will last a decent amount of time.
In terms of how technology lasts, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're not using it for like, if it's purely for like editing, rendering, a little bit of light gaming, even heavy gaming just now, and then like light gaming further on, it'll last a long time.
Like to what is heavy gaming now to what is light gaming in the future, basically, is what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, that heavy gaming now in 10 years will be stuff that integrated graphics can do on a processor. Like,
well, it's the thing is, like, I was playing. I got a chance to download on Steam the Dark Forces collection, the Jedi Knight games.
Yeah.
And I remember having them like back when they were, I mean, almost like fairly new. Playing it on like MS DOS and stuff, like the first one.
Taking beefy computers.
Yeah. Like really, really old stuff. And I've went back to it now, and there was a hardware restriction on it.
Yeah.
And if you take it off, the game runs at like 700 times speed, because that's how fast that kind of graphics can run on modern tech.
Yep.
And that is mad.
It's crazy. Like, I've like some of this. Like, I used to play games like the Heroes of Might and Magic games, and like the computers I was running on at the time, like it was fairly beefy, and it was quite hard to run on it. Like I say beefy, like it was decent for its time. Well,
Check
that run was
that.
bad.
Check that rattle out. Jesus, I've got to
Um,
fix the rumble pad in this thing.
But yeah, like I was playing it, like it ran fine, like with a bit, like a couple of stutters and problems and stuff here and there. But
What
like,
doesn't?
yeah, exactly. But nowadays that would be like that wouldn't even break a sweat. Like it wouldn't even be classed as like it would be like running a Word document.
Wow.
Like nowadays,
Wow. Yeah.
there would be that little processing power involved in it.
Yeah, they're pretty ridiculous how some of the stuff works sometimes, eh? Right, that door's away to pair, and they're away to die. Good.
That's how you can trick the scarabs to die, isn't it?
You can just trick them into the airlocks and then drop them, and it's instant. And even though I just got the 10-minute warning, and it took me a good 20 minutes to get into this point now,
That's it. Done.
I'm now essentially done as soon as I grab this last airlock, which is not going to take me 2 seconds. There it is now. I can grab it. So as soon as this airlock pops, I think that's me done.
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Hawks.
Hawks are the best.
They are pretty good.
I love
Hey!
them. We are done.
We are finished with Halo Wars. So the next portion of this chronological Halo series will be Halo Reach,
Halo Reach.
which Ross is joining us for, and we're not entirely sure
How we're going to do it.
We're not entirely sure what kind of way that it's going to take shape, whether we're 3 separate screens, whether we're split screen with 3 people, or whether we're split screen and a separate screen. We just don't know yet.
All we know is there's going to be 3s.
All we know is that the 3 of us are doing the commentary, and that's about as far as we've gotten right now. So do enjoy that when it comes out. Enjoy me skipping these 2 end cutscenes, and we will see you
in the next video.
We will see you in the next video. Thanks for finishing my sentence. Halo Wars!
Halo